what's up guys, it's Cynax or Angel, right? Whatever you want to call me, it's cool. Welcome back to another video. Obviously, first of all, I suck at intros, I'm sorry. I wanted to address some things real quick. I just wanted to apologize for how long or how delayed this video was, because I think I commented on my last video saying that there's gonna be a video out like this week, like throughout the week. But, you know, here we are, it's Sunday or whatever. I apologize. I have a bad sleeping schedule, right? Like, I go to sleep at, like, 7 in the morning, wake up at 2, right? But that's really, like, no excuse for me. I apologize, right? Another thing I wanted to address is... Man, I really don't know. I forgot, but if I remember, I'll just tell you guys halfway through the video. Also, sorry for the background gameplay. I'm not the best. I know I say this all the time, but I'm not the best at zombies. Currently we're in quarantine, right? And I can't go out and buy gold, right? So I'm just stuck playing like the same game. And I've been improving, so you might see some like better moments in the back if all you do is watch the gameplay while I talk, right? And yeah, that's basically it. I'm just gonna hop right into the story. My links are gonna be in the description. My collaborator is also gonna be inside the description. I'm just gonna start, you feel me? Well, this story, this goes back until like last year, right? 8th grade me, right? So, you know, pretty awkward and, you know, very focused on Fortnite, sadly, right? We've been through those dark times, you know, I'm not afraid to say it. My channel was like kind of dead back then, I'm not gonna lie, right? But whatever, it's cool. 8th grade, right? Like, end of it, you guys know how like at the end of the year, usually like there's like big activities going on and everyone's like celebrating. Oh my god, yes, we're going to 9th grade, right? So that's exactly what was happening, right? My school has like, technically they have 2 activities, but since I was in like a special program, not a special ed program, don't fucking get it mixed up, please, right? I'm not that retarded, but I was in like a school program, right? It's called PALS, right? Peer Assistance Leadership, I think. I am not sure, and I don't know how I remember that, if I got it right. Anyways, I was in this like program, right? And so at the end of the year, they have like a party, right? Annually. And, you know, it was hosted at someone's house. We had like a jumper, they had a piñata. You know, I might have some videos, pop it up right there, you know, in the corner. It's really just like nothing special. It's just like a party though, right? You feel me? Like, just people get have fun, you feel me? Turn up, kind of, not really. But, yeah, at the end of the party, you know, like, we just go home, right? It's kind of dumb, but we go home, and then like it kind of sucks though, because like I think like 2 days later you have to go to the park, and like throughout the final days it just gets so emotional, you feel me? Like you just want to break down, but like that doesn't matter, right? We like the next activity after that was the park, right? Which is we go to this park. It's like a regional park, I think. I don't know what the fuck it is, right? But we go to this park as like a whole school, right? And like, or not as a school, but like as the whole 8th graders, right? And you know, we show up, we respect the park somewhat, right? I don't remember who the fuck it was, but I think some nigga fell inside the water. I'm not gonna say names because I don't actually know who the fuck it was, but someone fell into like the pool. Well, not the pool. I'm so retarded. I'm sorry, guys. Fell into like the little these things right there, right? Those, right? He fell into that, and he was wet, whatever. There was like a whole lot of kids. There was kids playing volleyball, you feel me? There was kids like just like walking around with their instruments. There were kids just posted playing soccer, which were my friends, right? Bam, right there. That was before I went somewhere else, right? But yeah, like everyone was enjoying themselves, I would say. I'm not gonna speak for everyone though. Like, I was enjoying myself, right? It was pretty fun. And then like, you know, halfway through the day, like I'm already getting tired because, like I said, I don't have a good sleep schedule. Like, it's just something that's like stuck onto me since 8th grade, right? And everything's fine and dandy, right? We're going on like a hiking kind of adventure, whatever, right? Yeah, but keep in mind, I don't have service at this point. Like, I don't have phone service, so like I'm kind of just stuck, like, you know, talking to people for once. Like, it's kind of scary, but like it's kind of fun, right? So like after the hike, we come back and like I'm sitting down with like a couple people, and I'm like, we're about to make bracelets, you feel me? And no, obviously they're not like silver bracelets or some shit like that, you feel me? They're like, you know, those like bracelets, I'm gonna pop one up, I'm gonna take a picture of mine, those, right? They're pretty cool in my opinion. I rock them all the time still to this day. It's like, they're pretty nice, like, you know, to wear anyways. But yeah, we're making bracelets or whatever. We're having fun, you know. Like, I enjoyed myself, and then like it's nearing the end of the day, and then like, you know, we're on the bus or whatever, and like shit happens, you know. The bus is pretty fun, I guess. And then like we obviously get dropped off at school because they can't drop each and every single one of us individually at our houses, you feel me? That's kind of weird. But we get dropped off at the school, we get picked up by our parents, right? Whatever. And then you know, like that night I went home, obviously no shit, and I took like a quick nap. And then like I got a text saying, oh yo, we should go to the dance, right? And like I'm not much of a dancer. I have 2 left feet, you feel me? Like I suck. Like even to, like, to this day, I'm not good at dancing, right? But whatever. Like I get asked, I'm like, you know, me contemplating myself, because you know I'm this goofy ass nigga right here, right? And I have like they're asking me to go to a dance, like my man, like I can't go to a dance, like I'll be embarrassed, you know. Everyone will make fun of me, but you know what? Put on my big boy pants and I say yes, right? I was contemplating myself way too much, if I'm being quite honest, right? Because I didn't have anything to wear tomorrow, you know. Like I have pretty good fits sometimes, depending on what I'm wearing. Sometimes I can look like a fucking like an Indian, but then sometimes I look like kind of fresh, you know, still sexy. Maybe only on the weekends. Pause, no homo, balls in my face, right? But like sometimes I do be looking kind of nice, right? But see, this time I didn't have nothing to wear. Like I'm talking like nothing at all, right? And so the next day, like I like it's after school, and I tell my mom like, can we go to the mall, right? I need like a shirt, because I'm not about to pull up to what's it called, to school dance wearing like a whole ass hillbilly outfit, you feel me? And so my mom, like me and her, we talked for a bit, and you know, like sometimes like kids win, and in this case I won. And so she told me to get ready, and I put on some like old clothes, nothing special. And I went to the mall, right? And I'll never forget this trip, because some crazy shit happened that day. You know, my mom said, I'll drop you off. You do you, right? I'm going to go somewhere else. You just keep shopping. And so I did. And, you know, I went to, like, one of my favorite stores, right? And then I bought 2 pieces of clothing, right? Actually, no. I think this might have happened before Actually, no, it didn't. This happened the day on the school dance. Sorry, I got confused. I was buying 2 shirts. One for, obviously, the dance, and the second one for promotion, right? It's kind of dumb, because like the promotion shirt was gonna be under a shirt that I already had, like I was gonna have over, right? But whatever. And I go to the mall, and I walk out, right? I don't know like how malls are designed for you guys, but for us, like the Brea Mall, which is the one that I mainly go to, right? It has like 2 like layers, upstairs and downstairs, right? And I'm upstairs, right? And then so just some guy downstairs, and like it's kind of like near this fountain area, and then I look down. I kid you not, this dude is standing like in the middle of the fountain, like he's just waddling around. Like everyone was just looking at him. Some people were recording him, and I don't know, honestly, this guy was crazy. Like if he was a drug addict, I don't know what's wrong with him. But Brody was really just like he was just posted, you know, just in the middle of the fountain, nothing wrong. He like, I don't know what's wrong with him. Like 2 minutes pass by, I'm still looking at him, and security takes him away. And like, bro, like y'all ever seen those like movies where like the guy has to get pulled back, right? Because like if not, he's gonna do something dangerous. And like it's exactly what it was. Like they had to hold him back, like full on like fucking Zootopia type shit, you feel me? Like he's about to go savage on our shit. And like, you know, it was whatever. After he got taken out, like I just like met up with my mom. My mom was asking me if I saw it, and I'm like, yeah, right, whatever, no biggie. But that was like one of the weirdest mall experiences I've ever had, you feel me? But okay, now that's really all the backstory, which I spent like 9 minutes talking about, right? I apologize for that, but here we go to the dance part. Man, so much to talk about at the dance. Okay, so obviously this is the main attraction of the video. Yeah, well, I'm just gonna dive right into it. So the dance comes, right? And I am actually early for once, right? I'm surprised, and I don't look half that bad, right? Um, I show up to the dance, and I'm like waiting. I'm like, I'm waiting at the front, with my homies, and like she's not showing up. So I'm like, man, I just got played, right? And eventually, sooner or later, she pulls up, right? But see, the thing is, her parents are there, and parents are very overprotective, right? And so like I had to like play it off, I'm just a random kid, just signing in, you feel me? But eventually she did get away from her parents, and her parents left or whatever, and we met up, we said hi, right? But for a while we were just like not even talking to each other. We just went separately, right? For a little bit, right? And I went with my friends, right? They were most excited about it was like this little game truck outside. I don't know what, there's like a mobile truck or some shit, right? And I actually have a video. I'm gonna play it right there on the side, right? As you can see, they were playing Fortnite. It's pretty dead now, whatever, right? They're playing Fortnite, whatever. Like, it's kind of stupid. There was like Minecraft, FIFA, everything you could imagine, you feel me? But yeah, it was that part was kind of like fun for me because like I enjoyed myself playing games, because that's what I usually do at home, right? And like my homie, he's kind of like a jokester. His name is Blake, right? And so like throughout the night, we did various things, right? Because at this like it wasn't even like a center. It wasn't even like a ballroom. It was just like a little center for like boys and girls club, I think. It's like a club full, like I really can't explain. I'm sorry if I'm stuttering so fucking much, but it's an after school thing, I think. I'm not sure, right? For kids. And yeah, that's all I know about it, right? And it's right across from our school that we go to now, right? So it's kind of ironic, but it was hosted there, right? And there's like a little area where you can go get like food and whatever, right? And then there's obviously the middle area where you come in. It's like the design, I forgot what the fucking theme was, right? But it was like a theme. And then to your left there's like a game room. It's like you can play pool, you can play like all this shit, man. But I'm garbage, like dog shit, like straight ass, you feel me? But some of my friends actually knew how to play, so they did pretty good. But I didn't even attempt because I couldn't hit the pool ball with the cue, whatever. iMessage games is a whole nother thing compared to fucking real pool. But it's cool. And then like we finally meet up, right? And we start talking, and then we go to like the dance floor, right? See, the thing is, the dance floor was really unexpected because they're playing like hits from like 2013. You feel me? They're fucking playing the 𝗺𝗵𝗴𝗀. Like there's some shit's up. It's like that one DJ who's like 50 years old but trying to be he's trying to be relatable. It's like the type of DJ we had, right? Like I kid you not, there's niggas mosh pitting in the corner, right? And in the other corner, there's like niggas straight fucking like pouring up lean, and in the other corner, like niggas like beefing with each other, you feel me? And and the entrance is just kids like acting normal. Like I can't really explain what the fuck is going on, but it was hectic, you feel me? And like the DJ was trying to be interactive or whatever, but I don't think it was working. Majority of the kids were just like fucking around. It's whatever. And yeah, like everything was just so weird. And so we just walked into the dance room and we went to go sit down on the bleacher, right? And we talked for a while, and then like eventually she wanted to dance. But like I said, if you guys recall, like I'm not a good dancer at all. As a matter of fact, I don't dance for shit, right? So like meanwhile there's like niggas out in the corner doing the whole ass crip walk, stomping on my dead grandma and shit, you feel me? Like I'm dancing like I really can't explain, but I like imagine a dead rat dancing, right? That's how I would look like, right? But fuck it, I gave it a shot. I had to get she had to help me out because I'm not a dancer, like I said. And like, bro, that shit was like, it was kind of embarrassing, you feel me? Because like I as a man, oh my god, I don't want to fucking talk about, I don't know why the fuck I said that, but as a guy, I feel like I should have known more dancing, right? But I actually didn't. But shit happens, you feel me? And this time I didn't have my wingman Moises to help me out, man. Moises, I know you're watching this right now. Like, why the fuck, man? I needed you, man. Like, whatever, right? He wasn't there to help me, so I had to fend for myself, you feel me? And so I eventually got over it. It was cool, but like still, like I was so awkward. And then we went back, dude, and it was like so weird. And I don't know, like me, I have my mood swings, and so like I went from really happy and embarrassed to like fucking depressed as fuck. I just want to go sit down, and like I didn't want to be at the fucking dance anymore. It wasn't that I was bad at dancing. I just didn't want to be at the dance, right? And so I go sit down, and then like eventually we're both sitting down there. We're talking about it or whatever, how I shouldn't leave, and so I should stay, and. Eventually I make my mind up. I'm gonna stay. Fuck it, right? Like, I'm not trying to, like, make anybody sad here. So I just stayed. And then, my homies pull up. I have a picture. That's us right there. Obviously, I'm blurring out their faces because I respect their privacy. Yeah, we were talking for a bit. We were having fun, enjoying ourselves. Once again, we separated, right? And, like, the thing is, at this point, like, I was just trying to maintain my sanity, you feel me? Like, I'm not trying to, like, look all retarded and sad at a school dance, you feel me? And so I was fine for the rest of the night. Or at least I tried to act fine. And yeah, and like eventually it was coming near the end, right? And I found her again, and we went to go take pictures, right? And I'm personally not gonna flash up those pictures because they're kind of embarrassing for me. But if you want to like see them, they're gonna be on her portion of the video, right? I had to redo that 3 times because I can't pronounce that word. I am so sorry, guys, if that sounded so weird to you guys. But if you want to see them, they're on her portion of the video. But yeah, I like, we met up, we took the photos, right? And like it's pretty late, or it's not late for my standards now, which like late for me is like 7 in the morning, right? But it's pretty late. She has like a bedtime, so I don't know why. Don't ask her though, because then she's gonna get offended most likely than not. But she has a bedtime. She usually sleeps at like 9:30 type shit, right? And like she's tired, a little bit tired. You can see it in her expression. But we go out to like the dance floor one more time, right? And see, this time I didn't just last 20 seconds, my guys. Guess what? You guys are gonna be proud of me. You ready? I lasted more than a minute on the dance floor.
Woo! Good job. That's what's up.
Thank you. I actually appreciate that. I know, like, for you guys, it probably doesn't mean shit, but for me, lasting a whole minute on the dance floor, like, that's kind of impressive, because I probably would have been blushing, red as fuck, embarrassed, and would have dashed the fuck out of there, right? But nah, I lasted, so I'm proud as fuck, alright? I don't give a fuck what y'all say, but I'm proud of myself, right? And, that's the part that I most enjoyed, like, of the whole night, because, I was able to push, like, what I think about myself, like, away. And like, I let myself be myself, you feel me? Like, I wasn't scared of anyone judging me. And, it was pretty cool. And then like, at the end of the day, or not the end of the day, but near like the end of the night, we were just all hanging out like together, like all my friends and whatever. And actually, as a matter of fact, if you guys remember, I talked about Blake earlier. He downloaded an app that has like a bunch of gun noises. And the plan was that when we all get like, kicked out, or not kicked out, but like we had to get like, taken out because it was approaching the time, because there was like a certain time that we had to go home, right? And the plan was that when we were all, being pushed out, then we were just gonna like make like, turn up his phone all the way and like make that noise or whatever, right? And we walked out, and obviously there's like fucking, I don't know what gun it was, but there was like gun noises, but like no one seemed to notice. But me and like our friends were like dying. Angelo was like saying how immature we were, and I agree with that. I'm not gonna lie, we are pretty immature, but shit happens. You feel me? It's pretty cool and all. And like the night, like I got home, man, like I was so proud of myself. And like we had to go home like with our parents or whatever, and so I took one of my friends home. It was pretty cool. We got home, like I texted her for, like, I thanked her for teaching me how to dance, first of all, and how to, like, overcome my anxiety, right? Because I have a fuck ton of anxiety. And, it was pretty cool. And then from then on, summer came, summer school, whatever. It's pretty fun. Yeah, I personally, I had fun, like, recording the story because, it brings back a lot of memories. But it's still pretty fun, you feel me? But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed my portion. I'm gonna pass it off to Angela so she can talk about what she thought of the whole night. Yeah, also I would like to say, please excuse her for not turning down the gameplay because she forgot to. It's gonna be kind of loud, so if you want to hear her, you're gonna have to like kind of turn up your phone a little bit or whatever you're listening to on, right? Yeah. Well, here she is. Roll it.
So this is Angela, and I know Angel already told his side of the story, so this is my side. So we're gonna start off with the 8th grade dance, and we decided to go together because like I told him to. So when I got there, my mom was like, "Don't be dancing with them boys," and he was like right outside waiting for me. So he like pretended to laugh at something with his friends and like turn around so my mom wouldn't think of anything, but like she already had a clue what was happening, you know. So then she leaves and then we go inside together and we're just like hanging out, and they had food and everything for us to eat, but like you had to pay like $1 or something, right? But like there was also like a game trick outside and stuff, so we were kind of like on our separate like ways for a bit, and then we were like hanging out together again. And you know, we went to the dance floor because like I wanted to dance, but like he didn't really know how to dance, so I was kind of just like giving him basic steps, and everybody was like, "Oh my god, you two are so cute" and stuff, right? But he was like so embarrassed. But it was funny because like I would laugh because it was like cute, when he would like be like, "Stop laughing at me," and he was just like, I was just trying to have fun, and he was just trying to dance along, you know, I guess trying to make me happy. And then like I didn't want to dance anymore, so they also had like games inside, so I went over there and he was with his friends too, and they were talking, and then I was with my other friends and then we took pictures together and they had them printed out right there, so it was pretty fun. But like after like in the night, he didn't really want to dance, and I was like kind of sad, so we kind of just sat down, and I was gonna cry if you don't know, but it's okay because like it was just the 8th grade dance. Like I don't know if I was so stupid, but you know, like crying there, why was I gonna do that? But I didn't, you know. I'm sorry, but yeah, that happened. And then he was being gay with his friends like all the time, you know how boys get. But it's alright because like I was just sitting there like being so quiet because I didn't want to say anything with them, with his friends. But it was fun. And then after, like, we just went to go eat and like get some snacks because I wasn't like really hungry because, you know, I don't know, it's just like my first time with a guy at a dance. Like I don't really do that because I'm usually just with my friends. But we went to go eat. He was talking with my friends too and just like sitting with me, taking pictures, you know. And then at some points, like I would just go to the game track outside because like you could go back in and out. And I was just playing some games like Fortnite or something, even though that's dead now. But we're not gonna talk about that. And he would just like be inside with his friends while I was doing that, and I would like come and check up on him sometimes, like a few times during the dance, to like be together again. And like, I mean, it wasn't like that eventful, I guess. Like, I guess it's a good story time, but like I don't know what he's gonna say. But you know, you have my side, so I think my side is way better. So the night ends, and I think he goes with his friends somewhere, or like his parents picked him up because like there you couldn't leave without a parent picking you up. Like it was just kind of weird. So yeah, we went home. You know, we were just texting each other after that. But I don't even remember. I think my dad picked me up and he was like, "Oh, how was it?" And I was like, "Oh, it was good, you know, just dancing." But like a little backstory, like the dance, it's like right across a high school, like the one we go to now. But like it was really late at night. I think it was like 11 or something, because like I got home and I was tired, and talking about that after the night ended. And you know, I'm kind of glad that you didn't get to see my parents because they are crazy. Just kidding, not like that crazy, but you know, they're overprotective. So that's basically like all that happened that night. And I guess it's alright. It's good. I'm sorry if I'm like sidetracked a lot. Like, I don't know how to tell a story. It's my first time. But I hope you guys enjoyed my side of the story. And yeah, I had a lot of fun making this video. Many retakes though, but that's alright. I'm learning. So thank you guys for listening to me. Bye bye.
Well, there you guys have it. That's basically the story of the 8th grade dance, right? I know my part was longer, but you know, I went into full detail, as you know, Angela only took the most like important parts. And yeah, honestly, I said I was gonna do this, right? I always say that like I'm gonna bring people on here, and that's what I did, right? Second collab. You know, if you know me and we have any interesting stories, please hit me up. I would love to like review them on the channel. Obviously not like if you don't want to, that's fine. I agree. I totally see why. But yeah, honestly, I want to thank you, Angela, for you know being on the video in general and be willing to share the story, right? Yeah, that's really it. I really don't know how to do these outros, man, but check out our social medias. They'll be down in the description, and here are mine and here are hers. I probably only put up her Instagram because I don't know her TikTok, but if she does give me her TikTok, then I'll just put it on there too. I'm not sure, but yeah, that's enough of me rambling. Yeah, I love you guys. You guys know that. Yeah. Well, have an amazing day. You guys are all beautiful people. Keep it 100 and peace out.
Yeah, I don't need a strap. Shawty, I got my katana. If you want that drama, I'ma beat his fucking ass. Her parents hate me like Obama. I be spitting lava. Lonely soldier on the track.